Hello everyone, my name is Rage, and welcome one and all to my Isaac Afterbirth Synergy Lab, a facility dedicated to creating the very best synergies Isaac has to offer. Synergies so beautifully, incredibly, powerfully awesome that they will make you go, huh, neat, that's cool. And today, our objective is size. We are gonna go big. We are going to go massive. Because it occurred to me in all of our dealings here in the laboratory is we've never gone for just straight up maximum tier bending power. So today our aim is going to be to one-shot the Hush with a single tier. It's just kind of a side goal, but mainly I just want to see how big a tier can get. But don't worry, it's not going to be just that simple. There's going to be other stuff happening as well. But let's start with Magic Mushroom and ourselves a Cricket's Head and Chocolate Milk. How about that? We'll start off moderately with reasonably sized tiers. Now, I do want to say, and it's kind of weird to me that I'm even about to say this, but I kind of do need to, I have to give a sort of flashing colors, lights warning in case you're affected by stuff like that in this, because we are going to get quite ridiculous by the time this is gone. Like, I am not joking. We are going to be seeing, well, I guess more accurately, we're not going to be seeing either way, you'll see when we get to it as we positively fill our cheeks full of teary happiness as we discover some seriously sized power all up in here. Because we've had some seeds in the past, in Seed of the Weeks and things, where we've had very large tiers. Hell, we've even had room-sized tiers, but it's never really occurred to me until now just to see how far we can push that. And that really is the main objective here, but first of all, we have to get this ghost out of our way. Technically speaking, a ghost wouldn't be the best thing to be in somebody's way, because you should, in theory, just be able to walk through it, which, I guess, technically speaking, is really rude. If you were intangible and somebody walked through you like you wouldn't be there, would that be, like, the equivalent of being, like, racist? I guess it kind of would, right? That would be, like, racist to the intangibles, which, by the way, would be a sick race to have cohabitate on the planet. They control things with their mind, not too powerful, but reasonably powerful, and they don't really have a physical form. You can see them, but nothing really crazy going on. I want the all stats up, and I want the knockback tiers, because they add a nice little bit of size to all this. Yes, they do. And while we're here, we might as well grab some cancer. While we're at the shop, you know, we might as well grab a spot of cancer. Oh, this game. God damn. We're also going to grab ourselves a Cricket's body. Yes, we are. We're not going to be multiplying our tiers this run because we don't quite need it. But while we're here, we'll also grab the odd mushroom. And yeah, we are going to end up in a situation where we pretty much are going to take every single damage up in the game. So if you've ever wondered what that's going to end up looking like, well, look no further because we are going to experience it. But I need to nicely layer it up. But yeah, if you walk through somebody who's intangible, that's got to be like really offensive. Because I mean, I don't know about you guys, but if somebody walked up to me and put their hand through my belly, I'd be like, as blood pours through my mouth and I can't really speak properly, having to use the card there due to the fact that there was no way out of that floor. It was so sad. So sad. But already, I do like how this looks. The very slow pull of the chocolate going out. And I really think we do need a food-based fighting system. Not like actual war or anything, no. Like actual paintball. Because I've been paintballing and I can confirm it really hurts, like it really does. And I can also confirm that people who go paintballing, well, not everyone, I'm not gonna generalize here, I would never generalize, but a lot of the people that go paintballing seem to be really big assholes. And I'm not sure if that's just a coincidence, or if they're the type of people that like shooting people, but it's definitely something that I've noticed. We will be getting ABADDON eventually, just to activate the Horde of Babel. In fact, no, we can get ABADDON multiple times, so I might as well just grab it for now, and boom, we're getting there. You know, we're growing and growing and growing. Not quite all the way, but we're definitely getting there. Oh god, I just realized the context's not great in that one. But no, imagine if paintballs fired just little bubbles of various yummy liquids. So we lower the speed on them, make them not quite as painful, you know, not quite as ridiculous. We'll take all the way to Polyphemus. In fact, we'll take everything but Polyphemus and Proptosis, which are, of course, the big size rampers all up in here. It's a very non-delicate synergy lab, this one, isn't it? It's very much just take all the things, all of the things, as we ball it all up in here. But in some ways, this is the purest form of Isaac, because at the end of the day, it really is just all about those tears, isn't it? It all is about the lovely, lovely tears. We'll grab 99 money, and the money equals power. Now, admittedly, everyone, there is a chance I might forget about one particular way of getting a damage up, and I'm sorry if that happened. But anyway, back to having milk pellets fired at my mouth. So if I'm there doing what I do in a paintball match and somebody like, haha, surprise, and like, which is of course the sound of paintball gunfires, and I'm like, oh, mango, milk, oh god, apple juice, oh Jesus, Coke, and it just keeps going on because they've got like a real spritz of various liquids that they're rapid firing into me. I think that would be quite funny. I do, and if you can manage to eat all of their ammo and then they run out, then well, you've got it going on here, and you'll end up with people just being drenched in various yummy liquids. And actually, this is just a really weird thought process to have. Wouldn't it be cool, right, if we could drench each other in yummy... Oh, my Christ. God damn it. Just seriously. Oh. Oh, no. Alright, so we'll grab our second trinket now, which it's a difficult one to choose this, because we have the fat worm, which does give us that kind of size increase, but then the pulse worm does have a lot going for it. It really does. Can I have the pulse worm back, please? Just the pulse worms. If we have a look at this, it is a really nice amount of size that it adds for us. It really, really is. And then another good way to really size things up is we want to get Pupil Double X. Now, of course, this gives us a big-ass blade, but it's not really what we're here for. We're not wanting just these blade shapes. We want proper tear shapes. So then we're going to get Lost Contact, and yeah, we're kind of getting there. That's pretty ridiculous, isn't it? But, you know, obviously we are nowhere near done yet, so let's go murder ourselves the next boss. And once we get Piercing Tears, I think this will go a little bit nicer, but I'm already loving this. Just the pulsing, shielded tear. It's really, really great. Just looking at that, it's just a very sexy beam. I mean, all beams are sexy, right? You know, don't matter the color of the beam, the width of the beam, the intensity of the beam. There's just something objectively sexy about any given beam, and oh god, do I like my beams. Oh, I do. I really, really do. So I want to go to the item room here, and we are going to grab our Polyphemus then. Yep, little bit large, looking pretty good. We've not got our Proptosis yet, but that's fine. We also want to get all of our shot speeds and ranges up. Yes, we do. Mr. Dollar, there we go. Looking pretty super fly. And then if I return back to the normal room, I actually am going to get the kidney stone, not for the bug this time. And by the way, in case you're wondering, the bug doesn't actually work with chocolate milk, annoyingly, but there we have it. So, to add a little bit more spice to this than just giant tear, which is admittedly still fantastic, what we are going to do is grab ourselves a tractor beam. Yes, indeed, and this is awesome for when we glow up. By the way, how cool is my fashion Isaac right now? But then look, we get a massive chain of just these bulging, massive balls. We want the parasite as well, so that was actually not too bad one. And then we also want want to get the Continuum tiers as well as Deadeye, of course, and then we want to grab ourselves the meat for its damage up, the superfan for its damage up. Obviously, I could keep taking the same damage ups over and over, but that's kind of not really in the spirit of things, is it? And then we want the shot speed from this. So here we go. Oh! Look at that! And it doesn't stop. It never stops. Okay, it stops eventually, because of course it does. All things must. But it's still pretty damn good. So we'll get to the next floor and add all of our final damage ups. And even when we just do it like that, it's pretty damn ridiculous, isn't it? It really, really is. But we do have another few key items left. If I don't charge them up, it's just glorious. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Okay, obliterate those guys, because we're not even near the final size. No, we are not. This may look impressive and all that, but we are nowhere near it. Look how many tiers, by the way, we just got from firing one. It's kind of ridiculous. It just doesn't ever stop. It can't stop. It won't stop. It has not the ability to stop. Okay, let's finish this configuration. This is going to be absolutely flawless. Yes, indeed. I'm going to do a final sweep, because I want to make sure I don't miss anything that could result in a little bit of a damage up. Yep, that's all fine. That's all fine. We've already taken that. I mean, I guess I'll grab Aura in case we get the red Aura, which is obviously a damage up. That's looking all good. So, oh my god, no. No, how do I get into the shop? Oh my god, this is a disaster. This is a disaster. Nah, I think it's actually fine, because we should be able to... I can't see anything. I can't see anything. It's nothing. Just have to wait for it to end, you know. Don't mind me. All right, there we go. So we want to finally grab Proptosis for that final lovely size increase. That basically all this does is change the floor to a glowing continuum texture. That's what it looks like it accomplishes, which is pretty ridiculous when you think about it. We don't want to increase our tiers. I like the purity of keeping this one simple, and I think none of these are gonna help us. We got the knockback tiers, which is a size up. We got the all stats up. I believe we are done in this room. Apologies again if I missed something. There are a lot of items, and I am forgetful at best. All right. Murder these lot. Oh god, I've got to go for a full kidney stone. Here we go. Alright, if I hit the statues in the middle, it very much quickly gets rid of everything. So, of course, we're going to take Sacred Heart, because of course we are. We are, of course, going to take the Godhead, because it's a tiny little bit of a damage up. We're going to grab ourselves Eve's Mascara. We want Judas's Revenge, and then we are going to kill ourselves momentarily, but we also want Dark Matter. We don't want Scythes. Scythes is the one thing that we can't take, because it does ultimately change it to Scythe sometimes, and that completely ruins it, so we're going to have to leave that there. We obviously want Crown of Light, we want Holy Light, because all is well, and basically we're almost done. There is one key thing left, assuming again I've not missed anything, but I don't believe that I have, so it's time to go die. Let's go do that. Kill me! Stop trying to kill me and kill me! I just realized something. I'm gonna have to just use a load of bombs. Oh no, because I've got Wafer as well. Oh, it's gonna be so hard for things to kill me. Oh no! We'll see if I can find some... Oh no, I'm flying, so spikes aren't even gonna do it. Kill me! Kill me! I've never thought I'd be in a situation in Synergy Lab where I have to go around saying that. But by the way... Look at this! It actually slows down the game, and we are definitely in danger of crashing. That's what's going on here. That's how insane this is. And we're not technically done. That's the thing. We are not technically done. Fire! Fire is a great idea. I can just stand in front of the fire until I die and die and die. Burn, Isaac. Burn in the flames of hell. Burn like you've never burnt before. Oh, my score is going down and down and down and down. That is so upsetting. Look at it melting away, dying horribly, but this is fine. What a horrible night to have a curse as we become Judas's shadow. Alrighty, back we go then to the shop room. So what we are going to take, as well as the soul, just to get ourselves a little bit of survivability, but what we are going to take is the succubus when that passes over us and gives us a final bit of damage. But where are you? Where are you? There you are! The answer is the Cursed Eye, because it actually has a really good interaction with this. So unless I've forgotten a little damage up somewhere, I don't think I've forgotten anything major. So here we are. We've got ourselves, in fact I don't want to do it in this room because there are rocks. As long as we get rid of the rocks first so Parasite doesn't go mental, we're okay. Alright, boom! Yep, it's just... See, did you ever think you'd see the point in Isaac where you could actually say, no, I've actually got too much damage. This is too big. It just coats the screen in just this colored fog that obviously obliterates absolutely everything. And it doesn't end. It never ends. It can't end. We're shutting down. Hey, there we go. Alright, so now we wait for Cursed Eye, and Cursed Eye has a very cool interaction, as is the reason I got it, and yep, there we go again. It just makes it so unbelievably massive, it really does. I have 2 FPS right now. So there you go. This is the biggest tiers you can get in this game. This is the highest damage you can get in this game, and you're all probably thinking one thing. You're probably thinking one major important thing, and that is, of course, how much actual damage is it? Well, I will lag out of this room very quickly, and we'll go grab... We just made it look at Darkness Void. I think I genuinely might have actually gone too far. I've never thought I'd say this in Synergy Lab, but I think science has actually gone too far, which is hilarious. I actually don't know where Spider Mod is, so bear with me as we attempt to find it. I've never had to pick it up in a Synergy Lab because we've never really needed to know our damage, but I think this is definitely a special exception, because we could obviously grab Ludo and stuff and end up with a giant control tier, but that would permanently lag out the game, and there's really not a lot of options when it comes to this, as I say as I pass above the options. There you are, Spider Mod. Come on, old friend. Come on. Let's see then how this stacks up. I do feel very bad for the first thing that we're going to test this on, because we can, of course, just fire a little bit. Not really. I mean, it's little. We've kind of got frames, so that's cool, but still not great now, is it? Oh my god, that was 16,000. Did you see that? That was 22,000 on the tiers. Alright then, that is fine. And hello, 14,000. Not bad. Oh, we did actually manage to grab the Polaroid. That's very good there. And boss rush time. Yes, indeed. I guess I will take... I'll re-roll, in fact, and I will take the Lost Fly. Wow, that is so much damage. And away! 25,000. I actually feel bad for the bosses that are spawning into this sea of pure power. It's actually unbelievable when you think about it, isn't it? And look at Succubus just like, I don't know where I am. I don't know what this floor is made of. I don't know what is going on. Everything is painful. Oh, we're slowly gaining frames. It's ending. It's ending any second now. We're slowly climbing frames. I think we killed some more people. I can't really tell how many waves this actually got through, but There we go. Even just a tap fire, even just a tiny tap fire without full-on charging is just unreal. Except you, Blow. I am really okay with you just instantly die. So yeah, if we do an instant tap fire and it goes onto the rocks, we're actually okay. But even then, it's still unbelievable. Oh no, we've got ourselves a kidney stone, which of course forces us to do this. What have I done? 30,000 there. That's got to be the new record that we've seen. 30,000 damage from this tier. So, do we think we're going to one-shot the Hush? I think probably the answer is yes, but you never know. He might surprise us. I don't know. I've seen crazier things come out of Isaac. Oh, man. The fact that I got Continuum and the Beam as well, meaning that it just never ends, no matter what, it just doesn't end. They're just literally spawning as puffs of dead. That's it. They are spawning as clouds of blood. Oh, we got a little bit of blue, a little bit of sort of red square bordering on the white one. Oh, back to the blue. That's looking good. God, holy light shot doing double damage. Technically speaking, guys, I have thought of the fact that if I had all of these items, but on Lilith and with BFF, Incubus would be doing double damage again. But as you can see by our FPS, we really can't handle double damage again. We just can't do it. This is both the quickest boss rush ever and the slowest boss rush ever. I've not even fired again. This same tier has been trying to complete its course for about what, 30 seconds now? Oh, we're getting there. Ah, I've permanently coated the floor in white and red. My tears were so powerful, I have actually permanently coated the floor in a white and red pattern. That is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, it really is. Though I am genuinely concerned when it comes to getting to the bosses. I think for the sake of all of our sanity, I'm going to start using the Emperor cards, because otherwise we're just going to experience... Oh, good, my fly's got him. That's kind of nice, because we're just going to experience just complete and utter unbelievable lag the entire time. I'm deliberately trying to get rid of my flies here, unless I have something generating them, but I technically shouldn't, right? At least I don't think so. Just give me more enemies for them to kill. Come on, please, go on and murder them for me. Yeah, these flies are doing insane amounts of damage. And nope, still not quite got rid of them all. Because the thing is, Succubus is also murdering everything really, really hard, because it's doing... Succubus is hitting for 7,000! Oh man, that has got to be the most powerful follower in Isaac. That isn't obviously Incubus that could be firing these ridiculous tiers, but that really is something now, isn't it? Alright, and we've lost Whore of Babylon, unfortunately. I don't know where we got that health from, but I guess that's fine. Oh man, alright, let's go on and face It Lives. Oh, they're dead. I can't even get a chance to charge up and fire because the freaking aura from Succubus is too powerful. Oh, Christ. Alright, let's have a look at if this would have been a good Hush floor. Well, that's kind of shocking, honestly. It really is. Ooh, and I know technically speaking I could have Book of Belial as well, which would be a little bit more damage, but come on, it's like 3 at this point. It's just not relevant to the grand scheme of things now, is it? Okay, well, we'll let this guy die to this. Yeah, look at that, and then here we go. Oh, look at the damage pounding into him. I can't really tell what's happening because I have no frames. I have absolutely no idea what's occurring here. Me and the Hush have been brought alone into this void universe where the very fabric of reality tries to murder you. And then he was just like, nah, I'm out. But then it forced him back because nothing can stop. 40,000, by the way, that's the new highest number I've seen. Correct me if I'm wrong if you guys have noticed anything higher than that over the course of this, but yeah, I think if we don't have the lag at full speed, this would have just been one very, very murdered hush. Like, unbelievably murdered hush. I kind of feel bad for Isaac, really, because there's just nothing he can do, is there? Like, he's going to get absolutely obliterated. Oh, when did I lose the curved horn? Let's grab that back. That's at least something we can do, as well as that one. Where are we going? Up there? Sure thing. Let's make it so. I can actually just let Succubus annihilate everything, because it's doing such incredible amounts of damage. In fact, are we ready to see just Succubus annihilate Isaac? Because it's going to happen, isn't it? It really is going to happen. Here we go. Yep. Instantly. Freaking instantly. Oh, that is brutal. That is embarrassing, Mr. Isaac. That really, really is. I don't have any keys for some reason. That normally doesn't happen in the Synergy Lab, but that is absolutely fine. It's like I'm too good to fight any of these myself. That's what's occurring here. It's like I am too good to fight them. My tears were just crossed rooms. That's how good those tears were. Oh! There we go! There we go! We did it! We crashed the game! It happened! Of course it was freaking Envy that did it! Okie doke, here we are then on a blue Babu, who's already dead. Well, that was a difficult boss fight, I think. Charge! I'm actually not able to kill them by just charging into them. I forgot I just don't have any damage like that. I could obviously get Bloody Lust up and running, right? And then pump the damage that way. 'Cause technically speaking, I think we have maybe plus 12 damage to add to this, but that is absolutely minuscule in the grand scheme of things. It's absolutely tiny. It won't have a noticeable effect on the synergy. So I can't fire in this room, as we've since learned. I will just crash the game instantly, so I guess I just gotta wait for Succubus to do its thing. I feel you, Isaac. I got that expression on as well. I've just gotta wait for them to bump into each other. Oh, it's good, isn't it? It's very, very good. Go on my knife. Yes! My knife is doing 56,000 damage. 56,000 damage. Okay, that is fine. That is absolutely fine. That's cool, in fact. As the light overtakes us, apparently to heaven I go. Oh, alright, Mega Satan. Let's see how you handle this, the ultimate power in all of Isaac. Assuming we're not having a look at Dr. Fetus, of course, because that would be a bigger multiplier once again. But, here we go. I actually managed to consume him in light there. Look, the little beams of the holy light shot coming down. Vwom. Just seeing everything in super slow motion, which of course makes everything look cool. I think we can all agree on that fact. Was that 401,391? What? I'm not reading that wrong, right? 401,391. Okay. That means that with Epic Fetus, this would actually be over 1 million damage in Isaac. Which I think we can all agree is pretty epic. Wait, have I been reading these numbers wrong this entire time? Have they all been in the hundreds of thousands and I've just not really seen it? Or was it Holy Light Shot specifically that did that? I'm not actually sure. I do know that this is completely glitching out the entire game. This makes me very scared for when we eventually do the Synergy Lab, where I just literally pick up every single item in the game. I am very, very... Yeah, no, look, for 389... Oh, no, that's a Holy Light Shot as well that's happening there. So, I don't know. But what I do know is... Homna, 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 homna. Homna, 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 homna. The things we do for science here, everyone. The things we do for science. So is that going to instantly kill his head and make him go to the next phase? Because it should technically do that, right? That should be a thing, because it should definitely total more than his max health. Because normally you can't instantly skip to phase 2 because you can't do enough damage to, well, one-shot him, but surely 400,000 has got to. I mean, we'll find out when I'm allowed to have some frames back, definitely, but in the meantime, oh my god, glorious light! In the meantime, how you doing, everyone? How's life? How's the wife? Oh my god, I am starting to regret this decision. I mean, not really, but there is definitely part of me is like, maybe I should have toned it down just a tad. But, you know, you gotta go whole hog when you're doing these things. You really gotta go whole hog. Oh man, it's just not going to end. I literally have a FPS, a single FPS, 1 FPS. That is like nearly as bad as consoles. Oh, is this ever going to end? Oh no, Envy. Oh no, Envy. Oh no, please. Oh Christ, I'm about to crash, aren't I? There's no way. There's no way. There is no way. Seems like I've got permanent holy light on though, which is definitely interesting. But that should only be double my damage again, right? Unless it's doing some weird things with all the multipliers. I just don't know. I really don't. Hang on a minute. They look like they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I can't tell if they're in the millions because the numbers are so stacked up on top of each other. I really, really don't know. But that would be impressive because then we could reach like... Because Epic Fetus is times 20, right? So we could reach tens of millions of damage potentially. And, oh, that's kind of got me salivating. That has got me salivating because that wouldn't crash the game either because it's just massive tiers. Yes! 1,131,549. Unless they are just very nicely synced up and not actually that. But I think that is actually 1,131,549 damage. Okay. Oh god, when will it end? When will it end? Okay, so after about 33 minutes... It's still going on at 1 FPS, so I can safely assume that I am... It's not going to end, is it? It's just never going to end. So this has been Synergy Live, everybody. Maximum tier size, maximum damage. Oh, man. Like if you've enjoyed this, it really helps me in the channel out. And subscribe for more. God, the timer has barely even progressed. I've been sat here for so long. Oh, my name has been Rage. I'll see you next time. I'm gonna go have a lie down. Oh, goodbye.